Welcome to Ringside Riffs by Andres Cortes. So we got Battlegrounds coming up, NXT's biggest and bestest PLE. But what's gonna happen? Las Vegas is turning up the heat as we know that Trick Williams is going to face off Ethan Page into what is going to be maybe an AEW against NXT showing. And what does that mean? The main event is also brewing, and we have the TNA champion against Roxanne Perez defending the honor of NXT. That and much more brewing for Battlegrounds NXT, and we can only expect it to get better as NXT continues to prove why their PLEs they're exclusive and they're one of the best that we get to see in the WWE. They really know how to put on a show. They really know not only how to hype up the crowd, they control exactly what they need to do and exactly how to control it. So we can see each performer dominate in their appearance. But not only that, coming up in SmackDown, we got to see the rage of Cody as AJ Styles was the topic of discussion. He faked retired, and we know why now. He is now the number one contender, and has been announced that it's going to be an I Quit match in the Clash of Titans coming up in the WWE next Saturday. PLE, as Cody could not contain his rage and AJ Styles got his wanted, and we know that the general manager was there to approve and say yes, we want to see this match. We want to see AJ Styles one more time, and if he has to lose, he will have to say I quit. Now, also, Solo Sokoa keeps on attacking. He was dedicated. He was mentioned to be head of the table. And what does he continue to do? He continues to attack Kevin Owens. He continues to disrupt himself. He continues to take on himself to tackle on this enemy that the Bloodline has now created. What do I think? I think they continue to diversify. They continue to be distracted from the main point. If it was Roman Reigns, would Roman Reigns really be there and not going for the title? Would it really be Solo Sokoa being head of the table? We can only speculate as we see now what is happening to the Bloodline. Also, what is happening to Damage Control? Why haven't we seen the Kabuki Warriors? Why haven't we seen Io Sky? Why haven't we been seeing everything? Ever since they put on this dominant performance, they held on to the tag team championships. Now they're just dropping fights. Now they're not even making the Queen of the Ring. They're not even being contenders. They're not even being in any singles matches. They were supposedly going to come in and wreck in Raw. They were going to be a havoc in SmackDown, but they continue to be disappeared. So we can only expect what has happened to Asuka, what has happened to the Kabuki Warriors, what has happened to these females that were high caliber, high superstars, and we can only expect to see more from them. So, if anything, thank you for everything that they have on Damage Control, but I think it is the last decimation that we now have seen. Damage Control is no longer, and if anything, they're losing steam. We might even see a makeover for some of these. Now, someone who's not getting a makeover and who has now been banned from the WWE because of the lawsuit is Vince McMahon. Yes, the one of the founders, one of the owners, one of the previous people to have such a great impact in the wrestling industry is now gone and is now forbidding to come back into the WWE. He can no longer be any type of executive director. He can no longer have any position or a broadcasting gig. And Vince McMahon definitely is a person that is influential for everything he has done. Vince McMahon, whether you hate him or you like him, you have to understand that he is a creative genius that has taken wrestling to the next level, a sports entertainment that is now global, and it is thanks to a boy's idea that took his father's journey and continued to make it his own. Now, did he make a lot of mistakes in the journey? Yes. Did most of these mistakes involve the corruption of a black heart of a bad person, of a sexual demon. Maybe it does. But we have to understand that allegedly Vince McMahon was not only a bad person, he was a passionate person about wrestling, and he built an empire on this wrestling stage, and he has been able to give us, the fans, what we now have is the WWE. So, if anything, yes, the man has been banned, he has been gone from his own creation, but we can only thank him for what he's done. And he has been banned for the right reasons. Banned for not having power, because men like this are corrupted by power and by the things that they're given. Yes, they come up with a dream and they want to achieve what they once wanted, and what they once thought was an innocent dream of just becoming the world's empire of wrestling now becomes something that they dread. Becoming the boss of a multi corporation people, becoming a billionaire and having so much power that the influences don't ever stop. So, yes, we see the respect from millions and millions of superstars and fans that we will ever have for Vince McMahon. And if we see him, we might boo him and hate him, but we understand the value that he has definitely brought to the WWE, because he is a man that has forever influenced the wrestling industry. He has forever influenced the sports entertainment industry for what it has become, for the millions and millions of people that continue to watch and continue to grow and continue to love what we put out in the shows, the content that is brought to you by the wrestlers. So, Vince McMahon, as they say in Japan, sayonara and see you later. Now, while it's still one thing that is gone from the list is Roman Reigns' shoe deal. We know Roman Reigns is a huge shoe fan, and he was so close to signing that Nike Jordan exclusive deal with Nike, but it all came to shambles, and it seems in the rumor mill that it has been getting canceled, and he will no longer get that exclusive line of shoes. Is it because he lost the title, or is it because he is no longer interested in being the face of WWE? How much could a man that no longer shows up sell? Or was it because Nike was getting scared themselves of getting into an industry that they haven't touched before? But if anything, the rumors are true, something is canceled. Now we know that Hulk Hogan might also be canceled himself because he is looking desperately for money. He continues to accept every gig that the WWE offers him and other wrestling corporations offer him for money. So what does that mean? Behind the scenes, Hulk Hogan is bankrupt, and I don't know what you think, but leave a comment, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.